then you could have that in the one paragraph, and in the second paragraph, you can go on to explain that a little bit more, give a bit more information and things like that, elaborate basically, or you find two different things about the character that stand out to you and separate it like that. So yeah, I mean, it's just things like that, tightening up your structure. I'm gonna I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be a little bit more strict with your spelling and your grammar.
Yes.
I'm going to point it out. Like sometimes, like I do point it out, but sometimes I let it go a little
Mm.
bit. But I think I'm going to be a lot stricter with that because I think you're losing marks for it. So we need to get you into the practice and the habit of doing that. I mean, I think when you work
Yeah.
with Word, you're like you're correcting it and stuff, which is good, but you need to pay attention to the corrections. Don't just like click on it and be like, okay. You need
Yeah.
to look at it so that you remember how things are spelt more and why they spelt that way, stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay.
But normally if I focus on spelling, like if I like just have to spell a word, I know exactly how to spell it. But if I just actually I'm focused on writing, I just make very dumb
I
spelling
see. Just like
mistakes without
silly.
noticing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. But like then when you're working with me, take your time.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's fine. And if we are in a rush for something, I'll let you know. But like, take your time, try and get it right. Because the more that you get it right, the more it'll become that second nature. Because the more you
Mm.
keep misspelling something, the more you're gonna learn it that way.
Yeah.
So while you're working, take it easy.
Mm.
No stress, okay? All right. I think at some point I'll also go through, we'll just go through essays and essay structure again. Right now, the other thing that I think we need to work on is actual poetry questions, specifically with the unseen poetry.
Mm.
Um, because, yeah, I think there were a couple of things that you missed there. And like, I think you need to just practice it a little bit to be able to identify these things better and be able to answer them confidently. Even with your regular poetry, this will help because the same kind of questions are asked for both, you
Yes.
know. So yeah, I was thinking today maybe I could give you an unseen poem. We can just work on poems today. We could, just work on actually answering these things. I'll let you try and answer them yourself first, and then we'll go through them and see what is being missed.
Mm.
Maybe we'll also, before you answer, we'll go through it and I'll just gather your interpretation of the poem to see how your understanding is while you're reading these things. Okay.
Yes. Also, I have gone at school. I have gone through one of the poems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we like go through that one together as well.
we
Uh,
will.
okay. Thank.
Wait. What do you want to go through it today, or
Uh, I'm not sure. Wait, what did you want us to do today?
I just
Uh,
wanted us to work on like poetry questions and things like that.
oh, okay. Yes.
Maybe if you want, we can revise the other poem on Monday.
Mm.
Go through it. But yeah, I just kind of want to get you into the habit of like how to answer these poems and how to approach poems you've never seen before.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that'll also help with the normal ones too. Um, all right, then let me just see if I can open it on my laptop. Um, okay. Oh Lord, this thing is being a little bit slow. I think while it loads, I think I'll just send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we'll look at it like that till the thing actually decides it wants to work today.
Mm.
Um, okay. Sorry, I'm just downloading things. Okay, we'll work on this one first. I will share the memo later. And these are slightly simpler questions. I might try and give you a harder one afterwards, but yeah, okay. Alrighty, I have sent it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, I think I want you to read through the poem. Okay.
Yes.
Read
Wait,
it. Mm?
can we maybe go through like do an unseen poem with like one that we will do in the future, like something digital? Although we don't like go in depth with it.
Mm, we'll do that. I just
Okay.
would like to maybe work on this one first.
Okay.
Just because you're gonna get unseen too, and like, I mean, yeah, those ones you're gonna know, so it'll be fine for an exam. But like, yeah, we will do that. We will do that because I did say that the other day as well. I just want to
Mm.
do like one completely new, fresh, just, you know.
Mm.
Okay.
You cannot know the fear. Okay, wait. You cannot know the fears I have by Shaber Banopia. Okay, whatever that is.
Shabir Banoop, hey,
Mm.
I think. Yeah.
Let me quickly make it full screen. Okay. You cannot know the
Sorry.
fears I have as I think about you. I fear that I shall live only at your laughter, lie awake long nights while you sleep. So loneliness does not trouble you,
Oh,
no
and I want to
hunger,
say,
nor thirst.
while you're reading it, like you can take it in as well.
Mm,
Okay. You read it as if you're reading it to about to answer the question.
mm.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. I fear that I shall live only at your laughter. I lie awake long nights while you sleep. So loneliness does not trouble you, no, nor hunger, nor thirst. Overwhelm your waking world with wonder, with the music of other worlds. Your earlier home, read to your poems written the night before. How you smiled, bewildered, or just when my very breathing begins to depend on you. Even as your tiny fingers close around mine, some insensitive thing crushes your butterfly
But
spirit. The shadows of a sun-darkened land flow over you, and the eclipse closes your eyes. I cannot live with tonight. I cannot live with the thought of having you, loving you any other way. A day without such care has no meaning. We shall find for you a name. Your name shall bring light. Hmm.
okay. So, what are your thoughts on this poem so far?
Mm,
What do you think it's
it's
about?
it's just
What,
a love poem.
a love poem about who?
Uh, he's beloved, so he has fears
Think
about
about it
losing her,
carefully.
I
It's a
think.
tricky one. So I chose it.
Wait, sorry, say again.
Think about it carefully. It's tricky.
Uh, mm, he is afraid of their love. I don't know. I don't know what do you mean it's tricky?
Who the poem is about is tricky.
Mm,
And that's actually the first question. To whom is this poem addressed? Justify your answer by quoting from the text.
you cannot know the fears I have as I think about you. That is, his lover.
Read it one more time.
You cannot know the fears I have as I think about you. Yeah. Fear that I shall live only at your laughter, lie awake long nights while you sleep, so loneliness does not trouble you, nor hunger, nor thirst. Yeah, he's talking about his lover. I don't know. I don't understand
Do you think?
What do you mean?
Do you think? I mean, why would he need to stay awake at night to make sure they're not thirsty or hungry?
I don't know.
Okay, keep reading.
I fear that I shall live only at your laughter, lie awake
Uh,
long nights while you sleep. So loneliness does not trouble you, nor hunger, nor thirst. Overwhelm your waking world with wonder, with the music of other worlds, your earlier home, and read your poems written the night before, while you smiled bewildered, or just when my very breathing begins to depend on you, even as your tiny fingers close around mine. Some insensitive thing crushes your butterfly spirit. Yeah,
Okay.
I have no idea
Read that
what's it.
paragraph again, slowly.
Or just when my very breathing begins to depend on you, even as your tiny fingers close around mine, some insensitive thing crushes your butterfly spirits. No, I don't
What
understand.
tiny fingers?
His
Who
lover's
wrapped their
fingers.
tiny fingers around a hand, around someone else's finger?
Oh, is it a baby?
Yes.
How? This is like the most unclear way to. No, this is impossible to notice. How did you notice this?
Yeah, that's the thing. These are the things that you have to try and notice when you're looking at an unseen poem. Because, you have to pay attention to these little details. And it is a tricky one. I chose this on purpose because I did find it like a little bit ambiguous.
Yeah,
But
but a man's hands are bigger than a woman's, so it's not very clear at all.
true, but then also lie awake long nights while you sleep, so loneliness does not trouble you, nor hunger, nor thirst.
Maybe she's sick. I don't know. It can be any of these.
um, with your earlier home to read you with
Which
poems
is
with you.
full of demands. I don't know. It can, yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of
look, I
weird
mean,
crap.
it is a difficult one, but do you see the kinds of things that you have to pay attention to? Tiny
Yeah.
details and I noticed that with that other unseen poem in your paper, right? You you didn't notice the things, like you kind of took it a negative way, but you didn't notice like the kind things at first that she was saying about, I mean, like the way that the tone of kindness she had, which was, I mean, sorry, the tone of appreciation she had for her dad's kindness, right?
Mm,
So you have to look at these things from a different perspective sometimes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. One emotional need. Okay. Mention one physical and one emotional need the speaker hopes to prevent in the subject.
I mentioned one physical and one emotional need the speaker hopes to prevent in the subject. Um, he doesn't want her to get hungry, or lonely. Is
Yes,
that,
good. Correct. Very nice. Okay. Comment on the use of run-on lines in the poem.
it's not even a single capital letter in this whole poem. Not even the
Okay.
is that like a mistake? Because
No,
not
it's
even the
probably on
title has one.
purpose. Nothing
Oh,
in a poem is by mistake. So wait. For the next, explain why this butterfly spirit. Okay, for the next three lines, I want you to sit with it for a bit and write it out. Yeah, just send it to me and don't write it on Word. I want you to physically write it, okay?
wait, what do I have to write? The next.
The answers to the next three questions.
Okay, wait, let me quickly get an exam bed.
All right, no problem.
Okay. 2.3.
Okay. So you can take your time with those,
Mm.
write them out nicely, and then just send me a picture and let me know when you're ready, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
And also, I'm
Mm.
not gonna help um
Okay,
completely on your own. I just want to see what you write. Don't leave it
okay,
blank. Okay.
okay,
As if,
yes.
all right.
Okay, I'm finished. If we send it.
Okay, great. How did you find the questions?
Not hard or easy, but I'm not sure if I got them right. Well, it depends if I got them right or wrong. So I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, I just want to know like how you felt about them, so then we can see if the feelings were right.
I think I feel good about them.
Okay,
And like,
good.
yeah.
I'll send you the memo now too, so we can look at it together.
Yes.
Okay. So, my camera is struggling for some reason. All right, there we go. Okay. Um, okay, comment on the use of run-on lines in the poem. Okay, so the memo says contribute towards flow of the poem. His thoughts, sorry, it's his thoughts. We don't think in strict grammatical accuracy, shows his emotions flowing from him to the child. Okay, so I have a different analysis of that personally. Let's see what
Oh,
you have.
wait.
Hmm?
Sorry. Wait, can you please speak from the beginning? I zoned out.
Oh, no stress. It's fine. I was just reading the memo answer quickly.
Oh, wait, it's a memo. Oh, wait,
I
okay.
just sent it through.
Oh, sorry. The speaker. Okay, wait. I must
So
read.
it contributes towards the flow of the poem.
Mm.
He's in his thoughts. We don't think in strict grammatical accuracy, shows his emotions flowing from him to the child. Okay. I don't know, the way they typed that up in the memo there is a bit weird, but anywho.
Yeah.
Um, I had a different thought process for the answer. That one makes sense too, but let's see where you went with it. So the run-on lines show that the speaker has to run up and down for his baby, which really gives him time for himself since he is so focused in keeping his child happy. Okay.
Mm.
Let me just think this through for a second. So, mm, I think that, okay, so basically, for one thing, the poem is written in the future. I mean, in future tense. So,
Really?
uh, so like you cannot know the fears I have as I think about you. I fear that I shall live
Oh,
only at your laughter.
didn't notice this at all.
So it's about the child that he will have one day.
Didn't know your.
Okay. So, although I do like that interpretation, it's still kind of wrong because he's not actually running
Yeah.
around for the child.
Mm.
And I mean, sorry, let me just read it again. This baby, which really gives him time for himself. Yeah, so it's not about really giving him time for himself, because it's not like he's complaining.
Mm.
You know, it's that's what your answer sounds like he's complaining that he doesn't have time and
Mm.
stuff, which I think, yeah, it's not the right direction for this. What I personally would have said, it's a little bit different from the memo, is it kind of shows this continuous thought process as well as the continuous fears that he's having. So like the fears are just running rampant in his mind. So that is why there is no you know, end to any of the sentences. They just keep going and going and going because these thoughts are just running and running through his head, basically.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Then explain why the speaker refers to butterfly spirit in line 14. So memo says, butterflies are delicate, emerge from cocoons, safe spaces. Speaker doesn't want his child's delicate spirit to be crushed or damaged. Okay. A butterfly is a beautiful and free creature, so he uses what does that say?
So he uses the word butterfly
Oh,
as a
sorry.
metaphor.
Oh. The
Mm.
word butterfly as a metaphor to compare his child. You need a
Oh yeah, apostrophe is yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
spirit to something free and beautiful. Mm,
Wait, what did
okay.
they say?
Um, so I'm still considering your answer. Um, but basically, and I agree with this, I would have gone this direction too. But butterflies are delicate and emerge from cocoons. Speaker doesn't want his child's delicate spirit to be crushed or damaged.
Oh, I didn't. That,
So
that oh,
yeah.
it
So
can go
explain
both
why this.
ways, right?
I am thinking that someone said okay, crushes your butterfly spirit. Explain why the speaker refers to butterfly spirit. Mm. Actually, I do like your answer too. It would depend, I think, on the marker
Mm.
for that kind of question, but I think that yours is correct too because like, he's calling the child spirit free and beautiful. It's not necessarily asking for that comparison.
Mm.
It doesn't necessarily, so I think you could get the mark for that possibly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Explain why the speaker butterfly spirit. Yeah, because it sounds like they're describing the kid as butterfly spirit for that reason. I think it's a reasonable answer as well. But generally, but like I think there's just like a connotation with butterflies being delicate and fragile. So,
Mm.
butterfly being crushed is quite a, visceral image. Um, so it's like, it's showing the fear. And I think that's also like, you know, the theme of the poem is that fear. So, making that connection is the reason they went that way. But I think
Oh,
you can still get the mark for that.
oh, thank you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to show you the ways that someone like setting the paper is looking at it and the answers they're looking for, maybe.
Mm.
So, how would you characterize the tone of the poem? Justify your answer by referring to the text. Okay. The tone of the poem is caring, since the speaker only thinks about comforting his or her child as I think about you. Okay, I like that. I'll give you
Yeah,
the
I
mark for that.
now it looks a bit wrong because I didn't realize it was in the future tense, but
No, it still
yeah.
makes sense though because they're still caring. The tone
Mm.
is still somewhat caring. I would say maybe fearful too. I think I would have gone with like a fearful tone, a
Oh,
concerned tone maybe,
yeah.
but caring is correct too because you can see that they have like soft vocabulary when describing the child and things like
Mm.
that. So yeah. Okay, very nice.
Then
Um,
we
okay, I think
still
yeah.
we still have a lot of time left. I'm not sure if you have anything else planned, but we can go through the poems from my I did
Yeah,
at
I was
school,
gonna
but
suggest that.
oh okay.
Oh wait, do you want to go through? Okay, yeah, I think we'll go through that, and then next week what we'll do is we'll approach one of your poems as a unseen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll write up some
Mm.
questions for you, maybe a few that are a little more complicated than these were, and see how
Yeah.
you do. Okay.
Okay, thank you. But maybe we should do the unseen one, like the last one, because on Monday as well at school, I also have
Hmm.
another English lesson. So if I'm not mistaken, my teacher probably will go to the next poem. So
Okay.
maybe we should go to the last one
Okay,
for
so I'll just
unseen one.
choose the. You
Yeah.
can let me also know on Monday, like which one you end up doing, and then I can double check that I haven't prepared for the same one.
Okay.
Um,
Mhm.
okay, think digital.
Oh wait, I don't have an. Oh, okay. Wait,
What's
no,
wrong?
I forgot I don't have an English lesson on Monday. That's why.
Oh, okay, so then
Yeah,
I'll just choose whichever. Which
yeah.
one did you do?
No, no, I said English session with you on Monday. That's why I thought I had one with you on Monday.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
yeah,
choose that.
we probably maybe prepare for the bottom one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But let me quickly open something digital and then can screen
Okay, yeah, I'm
share.
also trying to open, but I don't know, this thing is taking a long time to load today.
Hmm.
So the poem that we're going to go through now, you've already checked it during class. You just want to like revise it and ask and
Yeah,
like,
some
okay.
we didn't do any questions or anything, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. And also didn't go very, very in depth.
Okay, so you want to go a little bit further than the
Yeah.
surface.
Mm.
By the time mine loads, I will reach my next birthday. I,
Sorry?
I said, by the time mine loads, I will reach my next birthday. This thing is
Oh,
taking its
loading.
sweet time. But it's fine. You're
When
opening it on
is your birthday?
your side too.
Oh, no, mine.
It
Yeah.
is on the 4th of September,
Oh,
which, which is actually, yeah,
yeah, it's quite
not that
close.
long.
Hmm.
How about you?
Mine was the 7th of June.
The 7th of June. Oh, we missed
Yeah.
it. Happy belated birthday.
Oh,
Hope it is a
thank you.
good one.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let me close this. Don't need that now. Okay, it just can't close, but uh I see now that the my teacher skipped one. We actually did this one at school.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, okay, so we're
Okay.
going to go into that one, right?
Yeah.
How
This is a very
pretty.
nice poem actually. I really like this one.
Really? Okay,
It's just
that's
about
good.
nostalgia, which I really
Oh, I like that.
hmm. Wait, let me actually just mute this because I don't want this person. Hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you want me to read it? Because you
yes,
were
please.
okay. In summer, when the Christmas beetles filled each day with thin brass shrilling, heat would wake you, lapping at the sheet, and drive you up and out into the glare, to find the mulberry sweet shade or watch ants marching underneath the guava tree. And in the house, Mommy would start the daily ritual, wiping curtains closed, then shutters latched against the sun. And when
Wait a
you could,
minute.
hmm?
Sorry. Now I just need to double check because my teacher couldn't find this poem to print us out, so he had to go to ChatGPT to rewrite. But I think ChatGPT made mistakes. So I think I learned the wrong poem. Can I just double check if
Oi, okay. Wait,
uh
why didn't you just Google the poem? Why go to ChatGPT for the poem?
because you couldn't find it on Google. Like, there was literally nothing on Google.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what's the poem called?
Whether I like you can't find the actual like poem. You just
Whether
find
I.
analysis, but you can't find the poem just to print it out.
Um,
Oh, it's Whether I by Isabel Dixon. But let me just
I
see.
found it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the first thing when I go to images on Google.
You went to images. I never do that.
Really, I
Yeah.
do that with poetry because like that's like the like you often find them there. I'll send a picture. Maybe you can send it to your teacher.
Yeah.
Um,
This is like the first link that I
you
see.
see if you go to images at the top.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I just found it as well. The first
Oh,
link.
okay. Maybe your teacher was
Oh.
just a tad confused. It's
Yeah, but on
okay.
my laptop I also tried to do it and I just couldn't find it. So I don't know if it's the browser or yeah.
Okay, that's
Hmm.
a bit odd.
But let me see
Um,
the one. Yeah, this is rather on Anne's marching. Just that didn't seem familiar. That's why I
I'll
was
also send you a
confused.
picture so you have it.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. But it looks to be correct.
Mm,
Quite a long one.
yeah.
Okay, let's shall we start that again?
Yes, sorry.
No stress. Okay. In summer, when the Christmas beetles filled each day with thin brass shrilling, heat would wake you lapping at the sheet and drive you up and out into the glare. Oh, wait, sorry, wait. So this was completely different from what you learned.
No, no, it's the same. Yeah, I was just confused.
Oh, okay. I got a fright for a second.
And
All
also
right.
all these flowers they mention in this poem that they're gonna
Mhm.
mention, all of them are South African flowers because it's a South African
Oh, that's lovely.
phone. And also the Christmas beetles. I don't know if you know them, but it's like the
I
thing that
do.
make
They used to
hopefully.
say you have to catch them and then release them to make a wish.
Oh, I've never heard about that.
Oh, gosh. And then they always like fly into your windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, brass shilling heat would wake you, lapping at the sheet, and drive you up and out into the glare. To find the mulberry's sweet shade, or watch ants marching underneath the guava tree. And in the house, Mommy would start the daily ritual, wiping curtains closed and shutters latched against the sun. And when you crept in, thirsty from the garden, the house would be a cool, dark cave, an enclave barricade against light, and carpeted with shadow, still except the kitchen where the door was open to nasturtiums flaming at the steps, while on the stove the pressure cooker chugged in tandem with the steamy day. Okay, next. And in the evenings when the sun had settled and cricket started silvering the night, just home from school, smelling of chalk and sweat, Daddy would do his part of it, the checking on the front veranda of the scientific facts. Then if the temperature had dropped enough, the stays were loosened and the house undressed for night, even the front door wide now, for the slightest breeze, a welcoming of all season scents, the jasmine, someone else's supper, and a neighbor's voice. Out walking Labradors, the only time of day for it, this time of year. How well the world was ordered then. These chill machines don't do it half as true. The loving regulation of burning days. Somehow my judgment isn't quite as sure when faced with weather signs. Let me come home to where you watch the skies and keep things right.
Oops.
Oh, what a calm, lovely poem. I like it.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Hmm.
So, Weather Eye is a poem that is full of nostalgia as a kind of refrain in every verse. It speaks about the weather directed towards a child, and the poem suggests a variable gaze as it explores the child versus the adult's interpretation of matters. The poem is directed towards a child, giving the reasons to immerse in nature outside, and then narrates the conditions for the family that keeps an eye on the weather. This poem is a nostalgic look at childhood, specifically family traditions and customs with regard to summer weather. Reference to daddy and mommy show the memory of a fairly young child and her memories of the security that her family and their predictable routines provided. The poet yearns for a return to such a time when she felt comfortable, secure, cosseted, and where her sense of the familiar and belonging kept things right. Life in the adult world is much less secure and much less predictable and makes her not as sure. Okay. So, um, I think let's go to the analysis part of the slides.
Hmm.
Um, not and see what they have to say. Okay, themes. We can talk about themes a bit later.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
okay.
no, I just
Oh,
accidentally
whoops.
scrolled down my mistake. Yeah. This no.
Okay, wait, down.
So yeah, themes. This one. Yeah.
Maybe
Lambarangas.
slide 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So in summer, when the Christmas beetles filled each day with thin brass shrilling, heat would wake you lapping at the sheet and drive you up and out into the glare to find the mulberry sweet shade or watch ants marching underneath the guava tree. Oh, it's such a the imagery in this poem is lovely. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, the first stanza introduces the time of year, high summer, and introduces a natural orientated approach to management of the weather. Summer heat was inevitable, and the poem describes memories of how uncomfortable the heat was. The vivid descriptions of the assault of the intense heat and humidity on all the senses is managed by the use of descriptive imagery. Brass shrilling is onomatopoeia in that it sounds like curtains being shut fast along a rail. Okay. The sound of Christmas beetles is high-pitched and piercing, very just like the shrill sound of brass being struck. Being struck. An implied comparison metaphor onomatopoeic in nature.
Yeah, I didn't
Mm,
think the brass shilling was the curtains. I thought it was the sound the Beatles make.
no, no, no. It is the sound of the it is the sound the Beatles make. They're just comparing the sound of the Beatles to um like the sound of the curtains. So
Oh,
like each full day with the thin brass shrilling heat would wake you lapping at, oh wait, sorry. Okay, wait. I just want to check something. Um, I don't know. Okay, so shrilling. Okay. So shrilling isn't really, okay, wait, the clash of swords and the shrilling of trumpets. Okay. Okay, so shrilling is just like a continuous shrill noise. So shrill usually means like high pitched and squeaky. So thin brass shrilling, heat would wake you lapping at the sheet. So it's like you know, like the curtain would maybe be like on a brass rail. So like it's creating like a squeaky noise and comparing the Beatles to that noise. But
mm,
the thing is, I wouldn't say that brass shrilling is onomatopoeia. I think that's incorrect because onomatopoeia is like bang, you know, it's like a word that is the sound.
mm,
You know, like shrilling is describing the sound, like more so. It's not
yeah.
like, you know, if it was like, if it wrote like eek there, then that would be onomatopoeia, for example.
Oh,
Um,
wait,
I'll
maybe
I'll look
Google
into that,
what
but
is
that
the.
sounds incorrect to me. Sorry?
Let me just Google what the meaning of brass shilling is. Maybe brass shilling.
No, no, I mean the shrilling thing is literally just the sound.
Oh, yeah. Then it's not like
It's
it's not like
it's not a thing.
boing or buzz. No, not
It's
buzz
just
or
sort of referring to like,
yeah.
yeah. So I would say it's more so like, you know, comparing the sound of the Beatles, but it's not making the sound of the Beatles.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would maybe go, when you were studying this with your teacher, did your teacher say it's onomatopoeia?
I don't think no, he didn't know.
Okay, maybe I would go and ask about that just so that he's aware of
Hmm.
it and that it's in the slides because that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Because even if you look in your book, um, I'm pretty sure, like, you know,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, wait, a hissing of, okay, wait, a whistling of the wind. Okay, no, you know what? Actually, I think I am in, okay. I think I was maybe taught onomatopoeia slightly differently. Um, so never mind. It can be okay. The brass shrilling can be onomatopoeia. Sorry, because
Oh,
it's like
okay.
because hissing, rustling, whistling also count. So it's not just like when it's like it also is like sorry. It's not just when it's like the bang, the crash. Like it is
Hmm.
also like you know words that kind of are describing the sounds. But I think the more common ones are the ones that replicate sound. But it is. Sorry about that. I'm sorry if I
Oh, okay.
confused you.
Hmm.
I not you normally it's the other type of onomatopoeia that I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's one of the main things about this one. Is there any questions you have on this?
No, not really. No,
You feel
no.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. The intensity of the heat makes it almost solid, able to wake you rather like lapping at the sheet. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize there was more analysis. Okay, making it okay, able to wake you rather than water lapping at the sheet. The heat is compared to a wave of water as it engulfs you, forcing you out of your hot bed. Relief is provided by the cool, sweet shade of the mulberry and guava trees. I love that they use the mulberry trees because I feel like that's such a part of everyone's childhood.
Yeah.
We have a mulberry tree. We had one at school. We used to climb.
Well, let me actually just Google. I don't know exactly what it looks because
It's
my
those trees
childhood
with
was
those little red
Afrikaans.
berries on them.
Mulberry
They're
tree.
very tasty. These
Oh,
things.
actually, I don't actually know this tree.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Around here,
I
they're everywhere.
I have a tree in our garden with orange berries, and it's everywhere where I live.
Oh, those are probably gooseberries.
Where the goose. Let me see. Yeah, it's exactly this. Wait, how did you know that? Yo.
There aren't many orange berries. Okay,
Yeah,
let's get
exactly
back to the
this.
poem.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Relief is provided by the cool, sweet shade of the mulberry and guava trees. The reference to ants is a reminder of popular childhood pastime, watching and playing with insects who are active in the heat. Here, there is also effective use of personification, as heat is said to be able to wake up, to lap, to drive on out as if it is a living thing, like a person willfully doing this. This emphasizes how dominant the summer heat was. It controlled your sleeping patterns, your daily actions, and your life. Okay, so you need to focus in this paragraph onomatopoeia, the personification. Another thing that I want to say is a question they could ask you in this type of poem is like, how do you know what time of year it is? Or like, how do you
Mm.
know like what indicates that? And then you would use like go back to the previous slide.
Yeah, it also said something with air cons. They didn't have air cons in.
So like in summer when the Christmas beetles filled each day with okay, so
Oh,
um
what time of year it is? I thought you said like what year it is.
oh no, like the time of year, like in summer, so like you need to pay attention to
Mm,
the season, what's the setting,
yeah.
for this poem. Okay, and like what clues can give you, I mean, what other clues indicate that it's summer apart from,
Mm.
that. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Summer heat meant a daily ritual as keeping curtains closed, shutters latched to create a respite from the bright heat outside, and brightly colored nasturtium flowers, yellow and orange, and provided a cool dark
Wait,
cave.
I think I have these. Okay, let's quickly Google this.
Sure.
Uh, Nasty vape. What? Okay, wait. Let me.
Nasturtium.
Nest.
Nas.
Uh,
Oh, there
this.
it is.
Oh, I have
Oh,
these.
those are so pretty.
Yeah,
I
like
like
these are
them.
everywhere in our gardens.
That sounds nice.
Mm.
Okay, so you have the flowers, I have the mulberry tree.
Yes.
Okay. The image of the cave suggests somewhere safe and contained, could even echo the womb, where one is protected from harsh heat and by extension it is an enclave that barricades against the light. Sorry, I just want to check what enclave is. I have not heard that word before.
Mm.
Um, a territory that is entirely surrounded by another territory. Okay. I feel like this might have been in another poem. But yeah, okay, so it's basically something that's surrounded, a territory that is surrounded by something else. So it's
Uh,
like protected, it's barricaded. Um, in the same way as the cool house provides shelter from the summer heat, life at that time was secure and safe, and her childhood barricaded her from all the harsh realities. So it's like there's layers to what they're saying here. It doubles up as yes, they're protected from the cold from the heat inside the house and stuff. There's that protection, but it's also how, during her childhood she felt protected and secure. So
mm.
there's like double meanings in this poem. Yeah. I think let's end
Yeah,
there for today.
yeah. I was gonna say it.
What we'll do is we'll carry on with this poems analysis, I think, on Monday, and then
Yeah.
we'll do when we're done with this poem, then we'll do the other one as unseen poetry. Okay?
Wait on Monday.
I mean, sorry, on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday. I got confused because of earlier.
yeah. Sorry.
No stress. Okay. Um, yeah, but we'll do that then.
Thank
Okay,
you. And you
no
must enjoy your
problem.
weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.